Okay, so starting with number 1, homework for 8th grade math, combining like terms. Okay, on number 1 I see negative 6k plus 7k. Okay, remember that if we have k's over here, k's over here, those two terms are the same, so we can combine those. So I'm going to go ahead and circle these in the same color, which tells me that I can combine those terms. Remember, the sign in front of the number goes with the number. So this is negative 6k and positive 7k. Okay, if you need to in your calculator, you can put in negative 6 plus 7, and you will find out that you have 1k. 1k can be written like this, or in algebra we don't have to write that 1 in front of the number, we can just write k. Okay, the next one we're going to do with you guys is number 2. Okay, on number 2, I see r's in this expression, and I see units, or just numbers, negative 8 and negative 12. Remember, sign in front of the number goes with that number. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this with all of the r's on one side and then all of the units on the other side. Okay, so I've taken care of this. Now I'm just going to read from left to right, negative 8 minus 12. Okay, I have 12 r's here. Okay, I have no other r's to combine this with, so I'm going to move on and combine negative 8 minus 12. Well, if you put in your calculator negative 8 minus 12, you're going to get negative 20. So I have 12 r's minus 20 for my simplified expression. Okay, next one we're going to do with you guys is number 3. Okay, number 3, I see n's. All my n's are like terms, so they can go together. Remember, sign in front of the number goes with the number. And then I see units. I see negative 10, and I see negative 3. Okay, I want to rewrite this because I want all my n's over here on one side, and I want all of my units on the other side. So I'm going to read from left to right. I have an n here, and then the next n that I circled in green is right here, plus 9n. Okay, now I've taken care of those. All I have left are my units, my negative 10 and my negative 3. So again, I'm just going to read left to right. I'm going to bring down that negative 10 minus 3. Okay, I have n's here that are like terms. They can be combined. Remember that this is 1n. 1n plus 9n is going to be 10n. And then I can combine this negative 10 minus 3. If you put in that calculator negative 10 minus 3, you're going to get negative 13. So that's the simplified expression for number 3. Okay, next one we're going to do is number 8. Okay, now I see v's here. I see a negative v and 12 positive v's. Remember that that negative v is like a negative 1. Okay, so if I combine those, I'm combining one negative v with 12 positive v's. And if you want to put in your calculator negative 1 plus 12, okay, you'll find that you have 11. Okay, but I'm not just going to leave this 11. I have 11 what? 11 v's. Remember that what I'm combining are v's. And that's the simplified expression. Okay, those are all the ones I'm going to do with you on the front. Remember that your teacher wants you to do the whole entire front page for homework. You use these examples to help you that we did together. Okay, go ahead and turn on to the back. Okay, on the back, I'm going to do number 21 with you. Remember that you're supposed to do 21 through 26. Okay, so just 6 problems on the back. We're going to do 21 together. Okay? Now I have to do more than combine like terms here. I have these parentheses, and when I see that, I know I need to get rid of it in order to simplify that expression. Now, how do I get rid of those? Well, I do hippity-hoppity distributive property. Okay? So I'm going to distribute that 7 to the 1, hippity, and the 7 to the negative 3m, hoppity. And remember, when I draw those arrows, I'm really multiplying. So 7 times 1 is 7. Okay? Remember, sign in front of the number goes with that number. So this is positive 7 times negative 3. If you put that in your calculator, you're going to get negative 21. And since I'm multiplying by an m, I have to make sure that I write negative 21m. Okay, so the distribution is done. I've done hippity-hoppity, distributive property. I'm going to bring down everything else in the equation that I haven't done yet, which is just that negative 4 and then my plus sign. Okay, now I'm going to get my colors back out. Okay, I don't see any m's that I can combine with, but I do see a negative 4 and a 7, and I know that those are units, so I can combine those. I can simplify this just a little bit more. All right, if you put in your calculator negative 4 plus 7, okay, you're going to get 3, and then we still have minus 21m. Okay, that is simplified. I have nothing else that I can combine, no more like terms, and I have nothing else to distribute. Okay, the last one I'm going to do with you is number 26. Okay, this one's a little bit longer, okay, but we're just going to take it step by step. The first thing I want to do is talk about ways I see that I can simplify this. Okay, I see right here that I can do hippity-hoppity distributive property, get rid of those parentheses. Okay, and then if I cover this side up, I kind of see I can do that over here as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the left side first. Hippity, hoppity, distributive property. Those arrows mean to multiply. Negative 9 times 6. If you put that into your calculator, you're going to get negative 54. And don't forget your m. You're multiplying by an m. Okay, now, negative 9 times negative 3. Sign in front of the number goes with the number. Negative 9 times negative 3. If you put in your calculator negative 9 times negative 3, you're going to get a positive 27. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bring down the rest of this equation that I have not done yet. Okay, taking care of this, I can still distribute over here. I can still do hippity, hoppity, distributive property. These arrows mean to multiply. So 6 times 1 is 6. Okay, now the next arrow, 6 times 4m. 6 times 4 is positive 24, and don't forget about your m. Okay, now I'm going to bring down everything I have not done yet from the line above. Negative 54m plus 27 plus 6 plus 24m. Okay, I got to find all these like terms now. I see m's and I see units. Let's start with the m's. Negative 54m. Okay, I'm looking for another m. I don't see one. I don't see one. Right here. Positive 24m. Let's go to those units. 27, that's a positive. And 6 is a positive. Okay? Remember, bring all of your m's to one side and bring all of your units to the other side. We're going to rewrite this so it makes a little more sense. Negative 54m. Okay, read from left to right. My next one is right here, plus 24m. Okay, I've taken care of my m, so now all I need to do is read left to right, plus 27 plus 6. Okay, now combine your like terms. Here are my m's. Okay, this is a lot to do in your head, so make sure you're using that calculator. Negative 54 plus 24. Put that into your calculator. Okay, and you're going to get negative 30m. All right, bring down everything else. Plus 27 plus 6. And guys, I bet you already know what 27 plus 6 is. Okay, so I'm run out of room. I'm just going to write it over here. Negative 30m. 27 plus 6 is going to be 33, and that's a positive 33, so don't forget your plus sign. Okay, I hope this helps you out a little bit with the rest of your homework since you have some examples you can use now. Okay, remember the whole front side is homework, and then 21 through 26. Thank you. Have a good evening.